Good morning, my Saturday morning coffee people. How are you? We are very good this morning. Shall we take a sip of coffee? That is good coffee. Yes, it is. How are you this Saturday morning? I'm so glad you're here with us to enjoy our Saturday morning coffees together. It just makes me so happy. Makes Booby so happy too, doesn't it? As you can see, I think we are finally settled into our little home here. And we're really enjoying the peace and the solitude and the fall weather. Oh, it's just been so wonderful. Let's see, what have I been up to? Well, if I'm going to talk about something, I'm going to break down. I broke down and ordered the 72 Derwent drawing color pencils. Oh, yes, I did. I ordered them from Blick, so they were not $200, but they were a lot cheaper. They're not here yet. Of course, they're on back order. Of course, because everybody wants them. Because I can't believe how many videos I've seen, but the videos I've been seeing on YouTube are of all the artists that Derwent sent these 72 drawing pencils, color pencils to enjoy and talk about in their videos. I would have loved that. No, I had to buy my own, which is fine. You know how I love my art supplies and stuff. I colored my hair, and my bangs kind of disappeared for some reason. Oh yeah, but let's see, what did we do? Oh, we went to that show at Keenan that last weekend, and it was called A Grand Night for Singing, and they did show tunes, and it was a very intimate little theater. The thing is, it's at Keenan Theater called Taylor Theater. Keenan is one of these old mansions that is on Locust Street in Lockport, and they've turned this into a show place for art and things, and they also have an arena with an ice skating rink that they use, but they are going to be knocking that down this year, and they're rebuilding. But the Taylor Theater used to be the Carriage House, and it's a nice intimate little theater, and it's small, but it was quite a nice show. It was really wonderful. I have pictures of the theater, and I'll put those at the end. I could not take pictures of the show, but I do have a photo of the people that were in the show, the playbill or what have you. But yes, so we signed up for we got season tickets for all the theater shows that are going to be at this theater, and it was a really nice night. It was just perfect. The weather has been just absolutely gorgeous, so it's getting crisp, it's getting a little cool, and I'm kind of liking it. Oh yes, I am. But yeah, the Keenan Theater has this hockey arena, ice skating rink, which they're rebuilding a whole new arena, which I think they'll have. I think it'll be indoor soccer, and they always have like really big arts and crafts shows in these places and stuff too. So I'm really looking forward to what they have that will be coming in the future, because this is really going to be really something cool. Really something cool. And the funny thing is, when I was a little girl in junior high, I grew up in Clarence, which is just before where I live now, Lockport. We used to take the bus from Clarence to the Keenan on Thursday nights. I don't know how this happened, but that's what we did back in the 70s. And we would ice skate, and that's where I kind of discovered boys. Well, I think I discovered boys earlier than that, but I did meet for the very first time a very handsome young man, and his name was Rob. And several years later, he was my very first live-in boyfriend. So yes, Keenan Center, the arena, has lots of fond memories for me. It was also in my backyard when I owned my home too. So it's going to be really nice to see what they're going to be doing with that. Let's see. Catherine and I have been doing a lot of shopping. We, little excursions. We went to Hobby Lobby, and we were driving back. We were just going to Hobby Lobby. We were going to Wegmans, and we drove past Olive Garden. I started talking about the how we've never gone there for lunch or anything like that, and we both loved their never-ending soup and salad. So we beelined it. We did a U-Ball and went back there for lunch, and it was pretty good. It was really good. So, and it was a nice price for lunch. So we decided that's gonna be another one of our new lunch places. It was fun. Yep, because we were starving. Sometimes I don't know what it is about shopping, but we were starving. I had a picture at the end of all that. And then I made my, because of this weather, it's been so wonderful, I made my white bean and kale and yam soup. That was so good. Oh, and of course, I have some in the freezer, and I had a couple for lunch. But I love the seasons where I can make not chili, I can make crock pot stuff. I haven't been able to do that very much when it was 90 degrees out. I really don't want to put down living in Florida, because I really did love living in Florida. I did, but I guess being raised here, born and raised here in cooler weather like this with the seasons, you just can't take it out. Some people, they flourish in Florida, but me, I'm just so used to it the way it is here. So yes, I love my crock pot recipes. And now, on a more serious note, talking about the housing crisis. Because of because of the housing crisis that's hitting us all, and me too, is why I ended up moving. Maxwell House Coffee has decided to change its name to Maxwell Apartment. They decided to do this on National Coffee Day on September 29th. And you can get these Maxwell Apartment canisters from Amazon if you sign a lease for 12 months. You will get the subscription. I saw that. I thought it was perfect, because unless it was, no, because they did it on September, so it wasn't a April Fool's. So yeah, if you go on Amazon, I didn't really check it because I don't drink Maxwell House coffee. I mean Maxwell Apartment. But it is true. It is true. I especially saw this in Florida. There were a lot of people that were displaced, and a lot of people are being displaced by all these brand new apartment buildings that they're knocking down old and building new. They'll knock down all the old houses and build these huge houses in place of where a tiny house used to be. How they do it, and so there's a lot of people who just can't afford this kind of thing, who are being housed out, and because they can't afford it now, and myself included. That is why I left, because I was not going to pay $2,000 a month just for an apartment. It's just, I did, and I'm not going to anymore. But yeah, Maxwell Apartment Coffee, look that up. Oh, that's so funny. Monday, I was back at all my art. I'm getting back into the groove slowly. Taking a lot of my YouTube art classes and things like that, and my watercolor book exercises and stuff like that. Speaking of, I'll have to go get all that stuff, because I didn't have my, what I've been doing is, since I didn't have my studio or desk set up yet, every time I was on YouTube and I saw these art classes that I wanted to do, I would add them to my watch later list. So I've been pecking away at that watch later list, and I've been putting a lot of art on Instagram, and I'll put a lot of the stuff I've been doing. It's all by from teachers. I'll put a bunch of that at the end. I always write the teacher's name on the side to make sure, and I always write down the medium usually, but it's been Daniel Smith most of the time because I absolutely love Daniel Smith. So, let me go get, I got things I gotta get. I'm back. I'm a little screwed up there, but what the hell. I had to go get a couple things. So, what am I gonna do next week? Well, I'm gonna do a lot of reading. First of all, what are the things that I've been doing? What I did, I got another, I got another watercolor book. This is the Wildflower watercolor book by Sushma Hegyi, and it's really simple, but really cute watercolor lessons for flowers. So wildflower watercolors. So I want to do that because I want to do something simple to start to get back in and easing back into my art. And another thing is, you know how I got into this just came, this box set. This is Ekotar, A Court of Thorn and Roses. So this is the one I'm reading right now. And I'm almost done with this, and then I'll read the rest of these. But yes, I'm getting into the fairy, romantic type of books, which I like, just because it just takes my mind off of things. Not that I have nothing to worry about, so just to have my mind wander and just something different, because I was always a nonfiction girl. Now I'm getting back into the fantasy of stuff, so this has been pretty good. The Sarah J. Maas is one of the queens of authors of these types of books and things like that, and I've got a bunch of books up there. I've gotten a couple of subscription books too, so a lot of times I don't know what I'm going to get. Also, as I told you, I talked about one of my YouTube channels that I love to follow is the Bookshop by the Sea, and her name is Freya, and she is a sweetheart. She is always talking about books all the time, so I've got a list of books that she talks about that I think I want to get. I would love to get them from her, but she's in England, and I don't think they ship to New York yet. So that is that. So yes, I have lots of reading to do, which now that I'm done unpacking, I have time to relax. And I've been doing a lot of getting in the car and running to Walmart, Home Depot, Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, stuff like that, because all of a sudden I'll think of something that I need because I want everything finished. A few other things that I finally got, I'm not going to go get them, but this week I got a Land's End really, really long puffy jacket. I got my Sorel winter boots and stuff like that. I got my snow brush for my car. Because I honestly, let me tell you, and driving around here and stuff like that, it's really surreal coming back to my old neighborhood, because I honestly did not think I was ever going to come back. When I went to Florida, that drive is really, really hard for me, and there was no other way I would come here because I have to bring my dog and stuff like that. I honestly didn't think I would ever come back, not even to visit, and here I am. Living here. But a few other things that I'm going to do. I bought a ticket to one of the new restaurants here. They are doing the Beers of Vermont, and it's not a brewery, but they do bring in a lot of beers from other breweries. When I first moved here, they did the Beers of Tampa, which I just missed because I really was not up to going anywhere at the time. I just wanted to unpack and things like that. They have events like this all the time where they pair the beer with food as well. So I thought that would be fun. So I'm going to go to that, and it's a new place. There's a lot of new places that I want to try out here, and then I'll show you and stuff like that. You know, I'll bring you along with me if I remember to video. You know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to putz. I putz every morning. Every morning at my desk, I get there, I start reading emails, I start doing this, I get a look on Facebook. Next thing I know, it's noon. And then that's another reason why I'm not really getting into my art. I need to get to my desk and do my art. I also need to do more yoga. I need to stretch this old body. I need to stretch this old body. So I have a note to myself, no putzing. At the end. Picture at the end. Okay, so your retro reference is Remember the Monkees? Well, Mickey Dolenz just posted his first contract that he found, and it was very interesting. He got $400 an episode the first year, and it went up every year. To the 5th year, he got $1,000 an episode. Can you believe it? But that was in the 60s, of course. I'm pretty sure that they redid that redid that contract once they found out how popular they became. But could you imagine? I mean, well, back then, I don't know, in the 60s, I guess that could have been a lot of money, you know, I guess. I don't remember. I do remember my mom paying $80 a month for rent in one of our homes. So, yeah, $400 an episode, that could be pretty good. Another thing that I'm going to be doing, and this is one of the things that I Googled. All right, let me take a sip of coffee. So one of the things that I Googled is the college art course curriculum. I was watching on yet another YouTube channel that I found. I find all these channels, which I like, because some of my older channels are skipping weeks now, and I gotta find stuff to watch. So this new channel that I found, she's an artist. She said that she went online because there's people there doing self-taught art curriculums, which I think is a great idea, because I don't really want to go to a college, but I do want to do the classes. Oh, I would actually absolutely would love to go to college. I would love it, but it's not feasible. So I Googled a bunch of curriculums, and I actually went in and looked for the syllabi, and I found the books that they use. And that's kind of what she's doing too. She got the books. And I basically really wanted, because I have all my watercolor exercise books, but I got ideas for drawing classes, which and mainly drawing people. So I got 4 books that are coming. I got it from thrift books, though. I love thrift books. They're awesome. And there was one book, it's like $72 on Amazon. It's free. The book, I didn't order this book because it's free on, I'll put it right down here. You can get all kinds of free books for free. Sometimes I make a donation because I use it a lot. But it's free on this website. I gotta start taking my vitamins too. But anyways, so I thought I would do the same kind of thing, you know, like in my mornings, I would do like a drawing, and what she does is she gets a little timer out and she times herself for 30 minutes. So I would like to do an hour of drawing, and then I'll move on to my watercolor workbooks. And then from there, I could either do Skillshare classes, what other classes that I wanted to do, or do my own art videos or my own art, which I really should start incorporating doing my own art. And I will. I'll start doing with color cubes or something like that, because I've been putting away lots of reference photos too. Really cool stuff. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of cool fall and Halloween stuff. So I'll put those pictures at the end, because I've really been enjoying fall. I really have. especially in my art and stuff like that. So when I get those books, those 4 books, I'll show those to you, or maybe I'll do a separate video of those books. And then that's kind of about it, you know. I don't know what else. I don't know what else I could talk to you about. Oh, guess what I'm doing tonight? I totally forgot. I'm going to a Van Halen tribute band. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm good. Yes, I am. I'm going to dress like a video vixen. I've got the high black boots that I'm going to wear. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm not going to tease my hair or anything like that, but I'll vixen it out a little bit. Maybe I'll take a photo for next week. But I will try to get some videos of the Riviera Theater for you, because it is a really cool older theater in North Tonawanda. So yes, I'm so glad to be here with you and talk to you and tell you about what I've been doing this week. And I really have been enjoying it immensely. The weather has been spectacular. I took Jax out for potty this morning, and there was this gorgeous pink sunrise. Oh, it's just been heavenly here. We've been enjoying the refreshing. I'm so glad he gets me out at least 4 times a day for some refreshing fresh air. Catherine gets me out shopping. But I think I'm pretty much done with the apartment's almost done. It's all done now. You know, I love my bookshelf. I got to start filling it up. Oh, that's what I'm doing today. After I'm done here, I'm going to the library because they have their book sale, their annual book sale. So I want to get some more books and do that. I totally forgot about that. I need to, well, I don't have to put any makeup on or anything because we're already all made up. I do have to get some cash because I don't know if they take cash or card or whatever. But yes, I'm going to load up on a few more books. But I'm so glad you guys are here with me. I love you so much. And I'm so glad that you talk to me in the comments and things like that and tell me about you and what you're doing. It just makes me happy that you're here drinking coffee with me. I love you. I adore you. And I can't wait to see you again next week. And I did do a video, a flip through of my TV doodles. So look for that video. And I got to do some more videos for you guys, especially art videos. And I'll talk to you real soon. I love you. Bye-bye.